So
I mean, but and we should be clear. We should be clear. Trump did not do good. Good one. Yeah, he really needed. He could have used that, right? He could have used that.
So
Trump
in
did
terms
not
of
do good. It's just that
Mhm.
Biden also did really bad, and he dropped the ball in a number of things. And I don't know if we want to really start getting into it if we're still having fun before we get the press.
Well, we should first mention it from the beginning. It sounded like he was sick, and apparently, I guess he was, according to people around him. Like
multiple
his
sources
throat
are reporting on it, saying that he was sick, but
his throat did not sound good. So it was
he saw
hard at delivery.
He saw a Palestinian in the flesh right before he went on stage, and he just
that would help explain if he was human, his response.
Yeah, so I think that the expectations were very low. All that Biden needed was to not shit the bed and to have Trump kind of be unhinged and keep talking and insult him. And
boy, do we have bad news for you.
Biden shit himself. He shit the bed awful. And Trump, because they were cutting the mic and because he was more reserved, didn't come off as unhinged as usual. So I don't know to what extent this is actually going to swing people because everybody knows who these two guys are. But I think that Trump is coming away not looking as bad as I was hoping. Biden,
it's given the right all the ammo they need to say that Biden isn't there or isn't fit to be president. Like, there you go. There's what, over an hour of proof right there. You know, like it wasn't just the fact that he sounded really quiet because he had a cold. Like, he was unable to string a lot of sentences together. He would start like a statement, and then by the middle of it, it was just completely incoherent at times, to the point where I was like, I know what he's trying to say or get at, but like he's just not speaking English. Like, it was really bad.
He was barely coherent. And then Trump, there were times where he was meandering. He'd talk about illegal immigration, then talk about, oh, I never said liars or suckers, and then he'd go back to illegal immigration. So Trump was all over the place. But with Biden, it came off as a lot worse, even though Trump was also incoherent, because there were such long pauses. It looked painful to see Biden try to get words out. It was so bad. This is a horrible look, and honestly, Democrats have to replace Biden. I know that's wishful thinking, but this was a fucking disaster. If Democrats don't want Trump to win, replace Biden, pick any Democrat, pluck someone off the street. Now is the time. That was a disaster.
Come on.
It got so bad that at one point when Biden like rubbed his nose like this, I was thinking, oh, if he has like a nosebleed, maybe that'll be enough to push them over the edge to replace him. Because then they really can't come back from that. Because like
remember that his eye exploded back in the day? Like that happened live. Yeah, that actually happened. Yeah.
That's right.
I was actually hoping maybe he had, he had some of Hunter Biden's coke on that finger.
He needed that.
Could have helped him.
Yeah, I mean,
did you see his tweet
at the very end? He had some energy. I like his very last sentence when he was talking about Trump. Like, some energy there finally, but it came 90 minutes too late.
I gotta say, the moment that outraged me the most, and it came really early on, which means that anyone who decided to tune into the debate when it started definitely saw this moment. And it should this moment. I think there were moments where Biden might have been less lucid even, but this moment was the all around worst in my opinion, because this is the home run topic for Democrats. And not only did Biden whiff on it, he moved to a topic that is strong for Republicans.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So the debate moderators bring up Roe v. Wade and women's, health care and abortion rights. And they're talking to Biden about it. And he's doing okay, bringing up how Trump got rid of Roe and, women. This is a choice for women and their doctor, the health of women. And then all of a sudden, early on, like after just like maybe a minute on the topic, he decides to segue into like migrants coming over the border and killing some woman or something like that. I don't even know what he was talking about, because it was, I know of a number of things that he could be talking about, but why would he do that? This is the home run topic for Democrats, abortion rights, and Republicans love to fearmonger on immigration and the quote unquote migrant crisis and the very few cases, Trump was out there saying hundreds of thousands of citizens in New York City have been killed by migrants, which is just absolutely a lie by hundreds of thousands overcounted. There's been zero. But he just, also in the country, there's been a few cases, and that's what they fearmonger on. And Biden decided to segue to that during the abortion conversation, unprompted for no reason.
Cool. Yeah.
It makes no sense.
And aside from that, the little tangent they both went on about golf, that honestly made me want to Minecraft myself. Like, honestly, we had a great run. Rip America. It's over. Like, why are these two geriatric
My handicap is 6. No, it's not. Your handicap
par
is
4,
6.
par 5.
Like, why? Why are they doing
I want to
this
see you
to
carry
us?
your own clubs.
God, so bad. And Trump, like as Matt was saying, I don't think that Trump did good. I think that he
I don't think he did bad.
I don't think he did bad. I think that he did better than I expected, because everybody kind of expected Trump to be really unhinged and attacking, and he lied through his teeth, right, and said really outrageous things. But just from a style perspective, putting aside substance, Trump came off as more calm than usual. He tried to look presidential to the extent that he can, because he looks like a clown. And when you juxtapose that with Biden, I think it was so bad for Biden, because. And on top of that, I was assuming that them cutting off the mics would be great for Trump, because if you cut off the mics and Trump's not always talking over Biden, that makes him look more, just less like an asshole. And you didn't even need that, because Trump really wasn't trying to talk over Biden. They were both fairly respectful. So it was really, we just needed Biden to at least be semi-competent, and I think this would have been a wash. But because Biden's performance was so catastrophic, like, I actually think this will hurt him. I can't see how it doesn't. Like, at this point in time, if Democrats aren't actively trying to convince him to drop out and replace him with anyone, they are so reckless, because I just cannot see this going anywhere but down for Biden from this point. And I understand that they did it in June early, just in case he did faceplant like he did. You should have done this back in March. I don't even think you'd recover if you did this in March. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Let's remember that this is a debate that Biden requested. Like, this was his schedule, his plan. I mean, I guess it makes sense to have the debate in fucking June when the election's in November, if you know you're gonna fucking absolutely die on stage and fuck up like he did. Like, this was you even have the Biden faithful online, the influencers who never criticized Joe Biden, like Aaron Rupar, for example, the guy on Twitter who does the clips of every single CNN moment or whatever. You have him saying this was bad for Biden.
I've seen other liberal insiders say that too, and like people responding to them with, I think, a really fair call out, where they're like, it just seems like Biden is just very off, and it's unusual, and maybe this is signs of some kind of cognitive decline or something. It's like, that's what everyone was saying way back in the day when the Democratic Party wanted to band and coalesce together. Biden's the only one who can do this. Biden's the only one. He's got the fucking, the chops to beat Trump. We got to get Biden out there. And it's like, multiple people would have known before Biden stepped on stage tonight how bad it was and how bad it was going to be. And still let it get to this point, and still let that happen publicly, where everyone is like, it felt like almost like abuse, to watch that for 2 hours or however long it took.
Yeah, for what it's worth, this is a straw poll on Twitter who won the debate. I thought Trump won overall if I had to pick. But it seems like everybody kind of agrees, because it was just such a bad look for Biden. I think that's going to be the lasting impact. Biden did improve throughout the debate, but that last, the closing remarks, he had the opportunity to maybe leave us with a little bit better of a taste in our mouths. But that was painful to watch. Like, he looked genuinely I don't want to say confused, but every word that he got out was a struggle. It was like a Sisyphusian task to get out a single sentence. It was. I'm speechless, honestly. I feel like Biden right now.
I don't think Trump won though, because he was really bad too. Like, Biden was really bad on performance, and Trump was really bad on content. They both.
That's true.
Yeah, but which one sticks with people though? This is entertainment at the end of the day. It's a live debate on TV. That's what they're doing, right?
But listen, if you are a voter who cares about whether Biden can, if Biden actually, listen, if you're a voter that would vote for Trump over Joe Biden because you think Joe Biden is losing it in his old age, you're also going to be that same voter who doesn't want Trump to refuse to admit if he loses